Hello, hello, hello. I am back here to finish up the game I got pretty mad at last time. But we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go back and play some more Gears of War, the first one. And I want to get through that because with that update, they finally fixed Gears of War 2 and 3. So I'm gonna try and go through this as fast as I can so I can get the Gears and start playing that, because that is the game I want to play most.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
I just got back from going to the store and getting me some energy drinks so I can stay up as long as I
Right
wish
from the
to.
beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down. It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of them.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Pure angry cussedness. Oh, here we go.
See, back then, I had a stubborn
Kind
streak
of forgot
a
falling
mile
damage
wide.
is
I
ridiculous
wasn't
in this.
about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the wall.
Now, if I remember from yesterday looking up how many chapters or episodes there were, I think there was 9, and this is episode 7.
How big was this cave? Big as hell, Ben.
So I
Chiricahua
only
had
have
hit
2
out there
left after
during the
this.
Indian Wars.
If I do remember right from playing this the first time, not much of it is easy. Last time I played it was a very long time ago. So.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow. I have no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes.
Crap, my computer just shut off.
And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Why is my computer shutting down? Oh. Probably should have made myself reload there before that. Boom. Got it. Now next is the akimbo shotgun. This game is getting kind of laggy actually. Don't know why.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Oh. Since my computer shut off, I have no way of knowing
I felt I would be
someone
lost in that damn
follows me
cave
or not,
forever.
so once it comes back up, I'll have to go back to it.
Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice,
I
overlooking the
hit B.
thundering Whitewater River.
That was
To get where
bullshit.
I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
Okay, don't jump.
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me.
Crap! Why did I run Why did I run across that? I'm stupid. Oh no. Keep the project in the middle. Alright.
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at
crap.
me from on high.
Dozens.
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Wow, my computer's actually going back to exactly what it was. So my laptop likes to, the computer slash laptop. Why am I calling it a computer? It's a laptop. My laptop will restart and bring up everything I had. So it's already loading up Twitch alerts in my stream. Nice. Oh god. There's one good thing about it, I guess. That stream is still good. No alerts. Alright.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Oh god. Okay, this part I need to do something. Maybe not that much. I forget I can melee with that one. Great, now my sensitivity is all high. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Watch me get my ass handed to me.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not
Alright.
seen before.
Now that they're done surrounding me.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
That can't be the end of the episode, is it?
Never
Wow.
did find him.
It is.
And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
No, but I'm about 8,000 off, or closer to 7,000. Alright. And I can akimbo dual-wield shotguns. Yes, I want it. I want it so bad. I'm not going for collectibles either. I'm just going through it again.
Darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Oh, not the dog. Wait, I'm only on episode 6?
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all
I
went
guess I'm
bad,
not as far
robbing
along.
banks and
What?
trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Alright. Let's go.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Rifle. What I have now? Quick shooter. I think that is actually what I want for this one. This one I want the body. How far off from this am I? Right, I'm about 7,000 off. So no, I'm not getting that.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Where am I going?
Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeyville, so everybody knew them. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30. Well, that gave the locals enough time to prepare an ambush for those sons of bitches.
Oh, I'm going inside?
Hey, you got us a hero. What's the balls in him?
Unless I have it engraved, yes I do.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
All right.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. But those boys had a reputation as stone-cold killers, so the marshals took every precaution, knowing they wouldn't go easy. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of the bitches out.
But this bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind.
Oh. How did I do that drop with no damage? Oh, I'm about to blast the hell
He
out of
saw
it.
a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Alright.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Wouldn't all ladders be steep?
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Oh boy. I'm very surprised I got that. Prepare for this.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Nope, still not close enough.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! I'm just getting started. That asshole just killed Rick.
Wait, how fast do I reload now? Yeah, I'd say that's faster. Still can't use the shotgun for crap though.
Backing down. Get him, boy! You got for this, you hear me? You're a...
came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Damn right.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party, and Coffeyville was already up in arms. Daltons blew up a safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there.
Do a rifle and I'll keep the engraved ones.
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Bob the leader, Emmett the lover, and Grant the loser.
I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends. Waste your bullets. Go ahead. Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith.
How'd I get 5,000 points that fast? Whatever, so what's the... Come closer, more concentration for full blast. Do some closer. Oh, closer, tighter spread. Okay, that's what it means. Explosions are bigger. Loaded shotguns are more efficient when you are focused. To manually reload shotguns during. What was this one even? I guess I'll just keep doing the Gunslinger one, because
well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffee.
Oh, right there.
But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Go in the house. I want to dual wield shotguns now. Why didn't I take it?
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Please. Cheese and crackers. Oh, this way. Oh, not this part.
And he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Wrong button.
Is that all you got? I'll blow your damn head clean off! I'm gonna send you to the bone orchard.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
This is episode 7.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track them to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Bro. OP. Let's do all shotguns. No. No way. Wait, I have to see something real fast. Like, walk so slow in water. Where's he? Sawed off. Oh no, that's alright. Okay. So I thought that's all the ammo I have for this right now. And I only have, wow, I don't have ammo for shit right now.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell.
Oh no, don't remember it like that. No.
It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Don't remember it being foggy.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color.
Oh, jeez.
Red as blood.
Oh, okay.
The rains that year were torrential, so the
What if you
whole
guys
area
saw
was
that on the
flooded.
stream? Oh,
The
keep looking to
vigilantes had
see.
spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bury him in the swamp. Let them where they stand.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone.
Don't think you guys saw what I did. Or what I saw.
I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
I picked a horrible level to pick the dual shotguns for. I just remembered how, like, actually long range this level is. And there's a close guy. How bad of timing could I have
So
to
did
say
you
that and
find
there
the
was a guy
Daltons?
right in front of me?
Not yet. But I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
But yeah, this level, if I do remember it correctly, which I might not, is mostly long range, or medium to long range. Not really good with shotguns.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Yes, I actually have ammo now.
Damn head off.
There's a quick shooter? No, there's not.
Blowing your ass up.
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen. Point being, I was under serious attack.
Wow, I need to look out for explosive barrels better. Like, seriously. Oh, and there's one right there, too.
A barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
But I really want to use these.
But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon...
Oh,
Steve?
Steve, wake the fuck up.
Steve!
huh? Oh, no.
I'll slap the fuck out of you.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Wait, what? Not all sides, we're just in fucking... Why are there Indians?
Indians? There were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So,
How much?
where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Can't go that way. That's the house. Oh, this way, okay. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm having fun with the game.
Stop that, son of a bitch!
Fuck.
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what.
Holy shit! What was that?
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son of a bitch! There he is! Kill that damn bounty hunter!
But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch!
Again, it was too. That's what happened the first time. Then I guess I actually shot a dynamite.
Stop that son of a bitch!
Now where the fuck is it? They have good range, but not amazing range. Where's the dynamite? I didn't even see it that time. Alright, enough with the shotguns.
Bounty hunters! Stop that son of a bitch! Kill Green!
Oh, come on.
Somebody! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter!
Oh god, I remember what's coming up next. I definitely want quick shooter handguns. Oh my god. Where's the dead people? Yes, thank you so much for being there. Alright, fuck you, go away. Alright, so this actually is not the part I was thinking of, but there's a part in here where I want quick reload or quick revolver. Where's it the? I'm still getting shot. Where do you die? Thank you. Ow, your bullets hurt me. Don't you guys know bullets hurt? Gosh. Ow. Ow! I can't even see most of these people.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found.
Ow!
But among those men
Can
that were shooting at me,
holy crap! Those... Jeez. I need a better place to get down. That's why they have a thing up there.
but among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Jeez. Alright, so behind here is safe, okay. Good to know. Why did I take the shotgun? I'm stupid. What shotgun? Is there a rifle in here? No, there's not.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell. Right about then, much to my relief,
What?
the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out!
Damn.
I'm sending you to hell!
So we're coming up on an hour
Played
here.
me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all. Weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
So I need to aim at the left one so I can see both of them. Alright, but the one on the right fires quicker. Okay.
They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, do me a big favor, hit that follow button for me. Helps me out a lot. If you miss any of my streams, you can go to my YouTube channel.
My own brothers died tragically as well.
I have my YouTube channel on my page. But episode 7.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch. I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers. I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that ridge. What'd you say? I can't hear.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there. I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
That's right. Run!
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
You can run!
Oh.
At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Oops.
I kept hoping the
Past the
law would
hour
show
mark.
up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come
1
riding
hour,
in,
40
guns
minutes,
ablazing
and
to
30
help?
seconds. No, give or take a little bit. Okay. Jeff Hart, Sundance Kid, Butch Cassidy, Kid Curry. Why'd that
Yep.
make me? Why'd I say
From
like,
the Pinkerton?
Oh, because it reminds me of Kid Cudi.
No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all
Dang,
by
no.
my lonesome, as usual.
Some turn in my mind.
Who the hell is that? He's out of his mind! Take cover! Retreat! He's killing everybody! You ain't seen the likes of him. He'll kill us all! I got you in two!
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Too damn close. Are you kidding me?
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Oh, great.
Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
My speed was horrible. Oh, it actually wasn't that bad.
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Skills. One more and I get some new revolver. Oh, I already do. Sweet. I'm gonna have to buy that. The next one I'll go for is... I guess I'll get the better rifle next. And I got a achievement. Woohoo! Next up, episode 8. This is one more. It should be. Oh crap, is this the one I think it is? Oh, this one's just long and difficult. If you guys could tell me in chat if I'm like too loud or too quiet.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Are those red?
Who's shooting at us? We're under fire!
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
ammo. Ammo is always nice to have.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were several of the weakest wooden supports.
Great. Yippee, this part.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. Like I said, I made it a point to remove that dynamite. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
Now you're really pissing me off!
No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, where's my silver rifle? Ow. Hey, I'm trying to do shit.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of
Silver
dynamite,
shotgun.
I decided I might as well remove the other one.
Alright, so my Gears War 3 is done. Let me put in the second one so I can get that installed while I keep playing. You guys might see this pop up. Now
Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
You ain't killing me.
Nice. This is the rifle, right? Yep. Alright.
You're dead. You'll die for this, you hear me? You calm down the
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was bit, but then I noticed a footbridge up on high, so I shot the rope.
What the? Okay. That was weird. Oh, how did I die the first time?
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear. So I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
I am stupid. Man, I'm stupid.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment,
Hello? Oh!
whew. Of course, I was successful, or
I had to put
clearly
the
I wouldn't be
fuse
talking
out.
to you folks here today.
Jeez. I'm like, hello, can I
Naturally,
just
I
the bomb, please?
removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion.
I saw a nugget or secret somewhere. I want to go grab it since I saw it. There it is.
Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
I keep remembering I actually need to jump early in these, but nope, oh well. Are you serious? God, if you do get this game, I'm just gonna warn you right now about the
Thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore. I hope you understand how as hell.